baseball. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Coming up on the first pitch, and on the mound now, it's Sonny Gray. How about a scouting report on him?
When he's on, Boog, he's really fun to watch. He takes the pressure off entire lineups, and typically he doesn't need a ton of runs and support. No one should be surprised if he settles in and takes full control of this game. That's what he's looking to do for sure.
Swing and a foul out of play. In the air, left side. Nootbaar sizing this one up. Makes the catch for the out. Here's Dave Martinez lineup for the Nationals. Singy, we're looking at a young lineup here. Not much experience, but they're going to bring a lot of energy to the field.
Yeah, and that's just it, Boog. We expect this lineup to play hard no matter what. They are an exciting group to watch.
And now up for Washington, Dylan Cruz. Pitch is in the dirt, 1-0. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Wow. So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
Up now for Washington, James Wood. Sonny Gray checks on the runner. Cruz back on a dive. Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. Cruz over at second, one down. Runner goes again. Ground ball left side, and a foul ball. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. And that misses. Now 2-2.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Gray checks the runner. Cruz dives back in safely. Man at second. That one misses, and that's ball 3. High fly ball out towards left center. Nootbaar sizes this one up. Makes the grab for the second out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Next to hit for the Nats, Nathaniel Lowe. And the first offering is not close. Runner at second, 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
That one misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. That's a little bit low.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That one ripped. That's back there. See you later. He'll circle the bases. It's 2-0.
Those are the at-bats that leave pitchers exhausted. He had to throw a lot of pitches and still gave up the long ball. That's a bad combo. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at-bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Two out, space is empty. Ball one there.
1 strike.
Splits the plate. Now 1-2.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. And now it's Luis Garcia. On the corner for a strike. 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And now first and second with 2 outs. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Swings and misses.
No ball.
Strike
1
one.
strike.
First and second, 2 down. Just missed.
Just missed with
1-1.
that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
2 outs. Swings through that one for strike 2. Just missed.
2-2.
Cut on and missed, struck him out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home. Back here at Busch Stadium, and on the hill, Mackenzie Gore. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Now it's the shortstop, Mason Wynn. And that's off
inside.
the inside edge. And that is ball 1. Fought off foul.
That's off the corner.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And a pitch. That's in there. 2-2 now.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Now, Alec Burleson makes a sliding stop to first, and that's a great play for the out. Let's take a look at our lineup. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Next pitch is downstairs. Right through there for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. St. Louis goes down in order. Redbirds down quietly. They trail it here 2-0. Top of the second, and now it's going to be Jose Tena. Tena goes 5 feet 11 inches, 23 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. That's down and in. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
Boog, Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes he'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
Line drive. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. And you know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
So up next, Jacob Young. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1 ball, no strike. Huh. 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the second. On the ground, and it goes just foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Next offering is outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Scott. Puts it away for the out. So the Nats lineup turns over. C.J. Abrams digging in for the Nationals. He's 0 for 1. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. Sonny Gray checks on the runner, and he's back in on a dive. Outside low, now 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Tenna, the runner at second with 1 away. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And it remains 2-2. Struck him out swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Dylan Cruz now at the plate. A single and a run scored and a walk. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive, because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Strike him out.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
I'll sit him down.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And the next pitch is way outside.
Strike him out.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Into center and a base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in. Safe at the plate. And they lead by 3.
That's back-to-back singles for him. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
James Wood getting ready to hit. Fly to left his first time. Runner takes off. Pitches low.
That's a ball.
He's in there. There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. The run comes in from second, and it's 4-0.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get into scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. He's already homered here in this one. That misses, and that's ball one. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Inside, and that's ball two. Activity in the bullpen. Riley O'Brien preparing to come on if needed. Check swing called strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Nationals 4 and the Cardinals nothing. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. Nolan Arenado at the plate. Arenado, guy who delivers big-time power at the dish and will probably go down as one of the greatest defensive third basemen of all time. And speaking of that defense, it's hard to imagine that in high school, Arenado shared the left side of the infield with another elite defender, Matt Chapman at El Toro High School in California.
One strike.
Let's go, Cardinals.
2-2. That one missing inside.
Strike.
Outside, and that is ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals. Hit in the air, center field. Young racing over to make the catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Now up for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. That clips the corner. Next pitch misses. 1-1.
Ball.
Man at first, 1 away. That one fouled off. 2-2.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Let's go, St. Louis. Come on, St. Louis.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
Next to hit, Jordan Walker. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Arenado off of first with 2 away. Lifted in the air, right field. Cruz. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. End of 2 here at Busch Stadium. It's the Nationals 4 and the Cardinals nothing. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the DH, Josh Bell. Gray back to work. Up and in, ball one.
I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
The 1-0. In the air, left field. Nootbaar on the move. And there's one down. Here's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. The 0-1. And a strike.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a miss. Sonny Gray with the strikeout. Keibert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals. His first at bat was a strikeout. Just missed. Next offering is fouled back.
Nope, that's low.
Swings through that one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that's outside.
3-2.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. And the Nationals gone in order, but they lead it 4-0. Back here in St. Louis, and now it's Ivan Herrera. First pitch misses. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. That one misses, and it's 2-1. He swings and fouls one off. Gets a piece and stays alive. And downstairs. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. So a man aboard. And up next for St. Louis, Victor Scott. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Herrera gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-2. And that's downstairs and outside. Swings and misses. Struck him out. And here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Mason Wynn. Fastball for a strike. The shortstop takes the ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Breaking ball, and that got him.
Take your base.
He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. 2 on with 1 out. So now here's the Cardinals designated hitter, Alec Burleson. He's 0 for 1. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Two on, 1 out.
1 and 2.
In the air, left field, down the line, and it gets into the seats. And they'll do it again. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the last half of the 3rd. The next pitch misses, and the count now even up.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Struck out swinging his first time. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 strike.
Slice down the right side. And that one lifted in the air center field. And that'll do it. So the Cards strand a couple. They trail it here 4-0. Back here in St. Louis, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Jose Tena. Just missed.
Well, these Nats doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now. So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs, and hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
That was the sweeper, but it missed. And a strike in there.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Line drive, and that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Sonny Gray will depart, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. New pitcher now, Riley O'Brien.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Jacob Young will hit next. In there at the knees, strike one. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering is fouled back. That one misses, and the count is 1-2.
2 strike.
Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Out to short, win. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Almost got him. Tenna, the runner at second with 1 away. Next offering is downstairs.
2-0.
Let's win, Cardinals!
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And there's a ball. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So digging in, Dylan Cruz.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Breaking ball inside. And the count now 2-0. Two on, 1 out. And that's off the outside edge. And now 3-0. Slider clips the zone.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Let's go, Cardinals!
And a swing and a line drive into right field. Lunges for it, but can't make the catch. The throw's offline. He's saved. And the lead is up to 5.
Well done. Drives in the run. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
2 on, 1 out. Here's the left fielder, James Wood. First pitch just misses. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. In comes the run from third. And it's an RBI single, and it's now a 6-run lead.
He was all over that one. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
First and second, one out. Nathaniel Lowe digging in for the Nationals. That misses the zone. Ball one. One out. Runners at first and second. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Nationals 6 and the Cardinals nothing. And we're back. Here's Nolan Arenado.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out. Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Brendan Donovan. Fly to center his first time. Pitch misses there. 1-0. And another ball.
2-0.
Arenado on at first. Nobody out. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Fly ball to right. Cruz makes the grab, and there's one down. Now up for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Oh!
Slow roller up the middle. Garcia steps on the bag for one. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 4. It's the Nationals 6 and the Cardinals nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Josh Bell. O'Brien, 30 years old now, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2017. That one fouled off.
You know, these Nationals putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
That one in the dirt, and that's ball one. And a good eye there.
2-2.
Caught him looking for the K.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Let's do it, Cardinals.
Garcia in the box now. No balls and a strike.
That's a ball.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
That misses, and it's 2-1. Curveball drops in for a strike. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's down. One hops off the wall. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
One out, runner at second. Keibert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals. Way outside, and that is ball one. Man at second. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Stays alive.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
And that one almost got him. One out and a runner at second, and we're at the top of the fifth. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
And that's off the inside edge. And a full count now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And ball four, 2 aboard.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Stepping in, Jose Tena. Inside, just missed. Next offering is down low. Garcia over at second. Ruiz at first. One gone. That's off the mark, and it's 3-0.
Up.
Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Okay.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field, and it drops in. Now a long throw home, but it's
He's in
offline.
there.
And they're pulling away up by 7 now.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
So first and second with 1 man gone. And now the center fielder, Jacob Young. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
And there's a foul ball. Two on, 1 out.
Oh.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 2.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Abrams in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
Oh.
In the dirt, but kept close. To third, tag, got him. They limit the damage here. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Nationals 7 and the Cardinals nothing. Back here at Busch Stadium, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Jordan Walker. On the corner for a strike.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Just misses with that one. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Ivan Herrera next up for the Cardinals. Walked his first time. And it's fouled away. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Young on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Victor Scott next up for the Cardinals. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Clips the corner. That's strike 1.
He's so solid. Calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
Not close with that one. And the count even 1-1.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Cut on and miss. Curveball struck him out. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. They continue to trail 7-0. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the shortstop, C.J. Abrams. O'Brien back to work. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 1. Meanwhile, Activity in the bullpen. Kyle Leahy getting ready to go. Romero, the lefty, warming up as well. Right through there for a strike. That one lifted to left. Nootbaar moves under it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. So up next, Dylan Cruz. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
1-0.
1 out, bases empty. And there's a strike. Check swing, he held up. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Really good check swing right there. So difficult to hold off on the slider from a same side thrower. Very difficult to pick up the release point.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
And it remains 2-2. On the ground to short. Win. Slings to first. 2 gone.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
2 down, bases empty. And now up for Washington, James Wood. And that's down and away. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Next pitch is downstairs. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. He's already homered in this game. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Yeah, I like being aggressive right there with 2 outs. It's kind of a classic steal situation. If you get thrown out, no big deal. That guy at the plate leads off the next inning. Now, a single to the outfield can push a run across.
Wood on at second with 2 down. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Ball 2.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
And that one missing low. So now 2 on and 2 outs. Josh Bell at the plate now. 1 for 3. And that's downstairs. Ball 1.
1-0.
2 on, 2 outs. Foul ball there. It's off his shoulder, eats him up. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's out.
On the tag.
Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
Back here in St. Louis, bottom of the 6th. And here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Mason Wynn. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one down the line,
that's a foul
and
ball.
foul ball. That one just misses.
Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
And now the DH, Alec Burleson. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th.
Hey!
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And a foul ball.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Two down, nobody on. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Line to left. Wood brings it in for the 3rd out. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Nationals 7 and the Cardinals nothing. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, JoJo Romero. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Now here is Luis Garcia. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Hit on the ground to the right side. Takes it himself. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Keibert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals. And that's a little bit high. And it's 1-0. The Nationals up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7. And that one a little below the knees. And it's 2-0. That to right. Walker settles under it and makes the catch. That's out number 2. Two outs, base is empty. Jose Tena digging in for the Nationals. 3 for 3's doubled twice and singled. That one at the knees for a strike. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Offense held in check there. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Nationals 7 and the Cardinals nothing. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Lucas Sims.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Here's Nolan Arenado. A walk, and he's also singled.
Come on, Nato.
There's a strike. Went with the sweeper, but it misses.
Nope, outside.
A little bit low.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play.
You can do it, Cardinals. You can do it.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
And up next for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
That one pushed to the left and foul. And now 1-2. That one missed. Arenado aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And 1 out now.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Nootbaar in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. That misses. Ball 2.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Next offering in there for a strike. 2-1 now. The Redbirds with a lot of ground to make up here at the bottom of the 7th. That one off the mark. 3-1 now.
3-1.
On the inside corner for a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
So digging in, Jordan Walker.
Hey, now let's go.
Swing and a miss. That's
No
strike
ball,
1.
1 strike.
All right, Cardinals, let's go, St. Louis.
And a foul ball. Two on, 1 out. That's out to center field. Young under it. And it's caught for the out. So first and second with 2 outs. Ivan Herrera next up for the Cardinals.
Come on, Cardinals, let's go.
That one drilled left field. Wood makes the catch, and that ends the inning. So the Cards strand a couple, not going their way. It's 7-0. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Singy, where do you stand on the wave?
Well, the wave of star players in MLB or the wave around this ballpark?
The wave around the ballpark.
I think it's a little outdated. I'm more of a Thundersticks guy.
And that's not outdated? Next offering is downstairs. You also had the pleasure of going over and hitting and taking batting practice at a big leaguer's house. Who was that?
Yeah, Willie McGee, one of the greatest of all time, in my opinion. Not
He
in the
lived
Hall
in your
of
neighborhood.
Yeah, his folks live right down the street from me, and that's where his batting cage was. I used to look out of my backyard down the hill and just dream of one day maybe being able to go over and hit with them, and that dream became a reality when I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants.
Swings through it for the K. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Here's C.J. Abrams now. 0 for 3 in this one. In the air, left field, down the line, and it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. In there safely.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Digging in, Dylan Cruz. That one's in there. 0-1. One out and a runner at second, and we're at the top of the 8th. Next offering is down low.
That's a ball.
Cruz checks his swing. Now it appeal to first. And James Kingsley says he won a round. Nice grab. Nicely done for the out. James Wood digging in for the Nationals. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
The throw to first, out number 3. So one left for Washington, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Back here in St. Louis, and the batter now, Victor Scott.
If there's nobody on in front of him, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
Upstairs, and that is ball 1.
No, that's a ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Next offering upstairs. And that's in there at the knees.
3-1.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Mason Wynn. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
1 strike.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Cruz sizing this one up, puts it away for the out. Alec Burleson, the next to hit, 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And first offering is fouled off. Scott stands at first with 1 out. And that is out of play. Oh, 0-2 now. And that
1.
just misses.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Fouled off the plate, they'll do it again. One, 2 now. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Fires to second for 1. Back to first, double play. And that's it for the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. Through 8 full, it's the Nationals 7 and the Cardinals nothing. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Zach Thompson.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Nathaniel Lowe. That is upstairs for ball one. Cut on and lifted in the air. Scott on his way over. One up, one down. So now the DH spot, Josh Bell, a switch hitter batting right. That's a little bit low. Action in the pen down there. Kyle Leahy up and throwing. King getting loose as well. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. Right through there for a strike.
A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
This one in the air right field. Walker gets under it. Brings it in. And there's two down. Two down, base is empty. Luis Garcia now at the plate. Very high with that one. And that's ball one. Just missed. Up the middle. That's a hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Here's the catcher, Keibert Ruiz. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. And that one is downstairs. Now 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two outs. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. In the air, left field, down the line. Nootbaar squeezes it, and that'll do it. Nationals leave one, but they're still in control. It's 7-0. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Zach Brixey.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Here comes Wilson Contreras. He was late there. Strike one.
0-1.
Fastball for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Arenado, the next to hit, takes ball one. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely, it's a double and his second hit.
Everything came together for him. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Here in the bottom of the ninth, one out. Brendan Donovan getting ready to hit. Fouled off left side. Arenado leads off second with one gone in the inning. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
0-2.
Next pitch is downstairs.
1-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and they're down to their last out. And now Lars Nootbaar. Just off the inside edge.
1-0. Ball two.
Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, they came right at him right
One
there,
strike.
challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
2-2.
The Cards down to their final strike. Man on second, two down. That misses. Ball three.
Count ball.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, we saw complete domination in this one. The offense exploded for a blowout, and then the pitching staff nails, locked down the opponent. This team did everything right today.
This one ends 7-0. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.